I sit with the computer persons and guide them how to do this total accounting system. I want
Right.
to be an independent woman work director
Yes.
and share my knowledge and exposures to the for the betterment of the industries.
Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast series by Directors Institute World Council of Directors, where we explore the journeys, insights, and wisdom of extraordinary professionals shaping their industries. Today, we are honored to have a distinguished guest whose career spanning over 3 decades has made a profound impact across industries such as manufacturing, healthcare, and consumer products. Her unparalleled expertise in cost audits, financial systems, and corporate governance has earned her a reputation as a trusted advisor to some of India's most renowned organizations. Beyond her professional accomplishments, she is a passionate advocate for social change, dedicating her time to initiatives in financial literacy and women's empowerment. What were some of the key moments that defined her remarkable journey? How does she view the evolving challenges in her field? And what lessons can we all take from her wealth of experience? Join us as we delve into the inspiring story of Mrs. Rinku Das Chowdhury and uncover her unique perspectives on leadership, resilience, and innovation. You're in for an insightful conversation. So, welcome to our show, Mrs. Chaudhary. It's lovely to have you with us.
Thank you very much. And I would like to also thanks to Director Institute for giving me this opportunity to be featured on FaceTime with the leaders. And I'm really happy to be associated with the Director Institute for their advanced advanced course for directors in progress. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Absolutely. So, Mrs. Chaudhary, without further ado, let's dive in. So, like we know, every professional journey is like a story waiting to be told, filled with defining moments, challenges, and achievements that shape who we are. So, Mrs. Chaudhary, as someone who has not only built an illustrious career spanning over 3 decades, but also worked across such diverse industries, we are curious if you were to look back and describe the chapter that truly set the tone for your career, what would it be?
Thank you. When I look back my career, three faces comes in front of me.
Right.
That is my parents and my husband. Uh, during my childhood, I suffered a prolonged weakness.
Okay.
Yes, and for which I was not allowed to attend schools. And
Oh,
but my parents never allowed me to feel my sick weakness.
right.
Encourage me, motivate me, and help me to overcome these challenges and move to forward to my life with their
Right.
supports and this same. I have not gone to any school. I just directly admitted to done this was school final exam. Then I
So,
get
were you homeschooled?
no, because of this prolonged weakness.
Right. Right.
Because I gone through a wrong treatment. So for that I have to bed for my you can my child was passed through bed only.
Okay.
I was just started walking at the age of 12 or like this thing. So,
Okay.
and I all the schooling was from my from work from where now with the school is from work. That time I have also done the school from my home, and
Okay.
I can say my school also supported me very.
Okay.
Without this support, I could not have done this. And
Understood.
my headmistress has also very supported me. So with their help, I was passed school final with high marks and first division that time with star marks. And after that, I graduated from Calcutta University with BCom honors. And
Okay.
then I joined Institute of Cost and Works Account and completed my costing and I graduated as a cost accountant in the year
Okay.
of 1994.
Okay.
And after being a qualified cost accountant, and I have a all India ranked in Inter. Yeah.
Oh.
So on 1994, I joined because I thought that I should go to a company where can I have a lot of exposure about accounts and all these things. And I got the opportunity to join a company named Indo-American Electricals.
Okay.
It was a copper cable manufacturer, and
Right.
I was their account executive when I just appointed as an account executive, and I got the exposure of accounts, administration, management, and manufacturing activities. And as that time I was only 24 years old, and I was a qualified cost accountant. And yeah, I'm talking about 1994. That time, very few cost accountant, lady cost accountant was in the market. So I got support to all of my colleagues, managements, and everyone from my office
Okay.
also. So
Right.
they have supported me in all these manufacturing activities. I went there. I get into the accounts, administration, everything. And
Right.
very soon I got promoted to as a manager, cost and accounts, and reported directly to MD and CFO.
Right.
And
Right.
that time I into that time there was no computerization system, only manual. So
Hmm.
I used to sit with the and very few people has a, knowledge about the computerized accounting system. So I sit with the computer persons and guide them how to do this total accounting system. I introduced their
Okay.
cost accounting system, internal inventory control system, budgetary system, to ensure
Got it.
uninterrupted production cycle and improve the profitability of the company. And
Got it.
not only the manufacturing part, I also look after the sales part.
Hmm.
Because costing is covered this total this thing from production, procurement to sale and collection. So I got a very good exposure in Indo-American Electricals. And not only that, I have that time that company was enlisted with the stock exchange, and all that share schemes are in manual. So
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
used to look after this total stock exchange formalities and a board meeting calling and everything. I was responsible that time, though I have a separate company secretary. But I have to look into all this thing because I was
Hmm.
reporting directly to MD and CFO. So
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
uh, Indo-American give me a real life practical exposure.
Got it.
I'm really thankful to that company and every management to staff. Everyone was very helpful. And then 1995, I got married to
Okay.
Vijay, who is a mechanical engineer, and he was very supportive. I've always found him by my side whenever I face any problem, and he encouragement. You can say for this direct institute, he is also encouraging me to do these things. So and most of the, because he's an engineer, he is also in industries. Our discussions
Right.
around is only business and industries. But
I think that's what connected you all.
but
Common topic of discussion.
no, okay, because he's also in industry, na. So he's
Right.
now director of sales of a multinational company. So he is also in industry. He is also doing
Right.
steel industries and these things. So I got the opportunity for discussions of the market, which is how the market business is going on, and not only India but also abroad. So he is my great support system, you can say.
Okay.
And then after 1997, I thought I should explore more and more industries and increase my exposure. So I left that organization in the American Electricals and joined BG Chowdhury company and started my
Mhm.
career as a full-time practitioner.
Okay.
So, and from 1997 till now, I am in practice. And have a ample opportunity to diversify my portfolio.
Okay.
And I got the exposures to different types of industry, which increased my knowledge and made me strong enough to face the challenge.
Right.
You know,
Right.
every office and every business unit has a different work culture, accounting system, business model,
Absolutely. Yes.
and each one is unique from its business point of view. So I got the opportunity every day uh, to enhance my knowledge. Not only
Learn something new.
media, because I'm a, senior, I mean senior partner of this company. I met the business heads, CFO,
Okay.
MDs, different industries, and discuss about the business, company affairs, GST, database,
Right.
and all these things. And no, because if you are engaged in employment to one company, you will have a knowledge for that industry only, that company, and that. But
Right.
when you are in practice, every day I'm facing one after another different kind of company, different. It is from manufacturing to service, everything. So
Right.
even I, because of this practice, I got the opportunity to represent Maharatna, board of Maharatna company like ECL, NTPC,
Right.
and also many
Right.
other companies. So mm, uh, I'm enjoying my professions, and I'm doing cost audit, internal audit, introduce costing system,
Yes.
correlating SAP with, nowadays SAP is there, so correlating the SAP with costing data,
Understood.
valuation, performance report, viability study, MIS.
Right.
So stock audit. I'm also empaneled with many many government banks, that say SBI
Yes.
and this thing. So I am also an ASM, an agency for security management and monitoring system. So from this my practicing journey, I got the opportunity for the industry like jute, cotton, cement, power, hospital, engineering, consumer product, whatnot. When
Right. Right.
and I think, if the somebody says that I am expertise do this only the steel industries, but I think when you are a graduate and you have a professional qualification, this help you to accustom with any business activities.
Agreed.
You have to get into this thing.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
as a consultant, I have worked outside of
Across industries.
across these industries, and
Right.
so but now the SAP is there. So I thought that SAP is different. I mean, it is different. I have to learn what about how to do the audit under the SAP system, because it is now demanding now. A government organization is always already there is SAP, and private organizations is also covering their accounting system under SAP. So I
Right.
completed my DISA course from Institute of Cost and Works Account to
Yeah.
read under SAP system.
Right.
And as you know, I have done this as a consultant from outside of a business. So now I want to give a new shape to my career. I want
Right.
to be an independent woman work director
Yes.
and share my knowledge and exposures to the for the betterment of the industries, for the as well as the nations, for by following up
Yeah.
the corporate governance.
Right. And we'll be discussing more of that, like your aspirations as we, move ahead in the interview. But it's definitely fascinating to see how those early experiences almost set a stage for such a dynamic career. So, Mrs. Chaudhary, you talked about leading audits. Now, when we talk about audits for organizations which are as monumental as Eastern Coalfields and NTPC. It's an incredible achievement. I can only imagine the level of complexity and responsibility that must have been involved in navigating such large scale operations.
Yeah.
So, Mrs. Chaudhary, could you take us behind the scenes and share what it was like managing the intricacies of these audits, like perhaps the challenges that you faced during audits, or even strategies that you employed?
Yeah. Well, I've already informed you that I started
Yes,
career as a practicing cost accountant in the year 1997.
yes.
And that time, I was the first practicing lady cost accountant from Calcutta. And
Okay,
for which I have received a mixed reactions from people. Many times I was privileged, but most of the time there was a trust issue about my eligibility and for
capabilities.
mere gender clauses.
Absolutely.
But
Understood.
very soon I was able to prove my ability, build my market reputation and confidence. And I think this has also paved the way for many others new lady cost accountant in practice. And mm, and come to my point that I was a lead auditor for Eastern Coalfield, uh, and was Eastern Coalfield has a 79 numbers of coal mines. And
Wow.
and in 2013, this was the first time the cost audit was applicable to the mining sector. So,
Okay.
and the company, the Eastern Coalfield was not accustomed with the costing systems and reporting and those things. So, I have to sit with other auditors, management, and to consolidate this total account, convince these people how to do this thing. So it was a lot. I can see it is a worse exercises, but ultimately with the obviously there was a support from this company also with their management team also, but
Hmm.
ultimately we with my partner and support my this thing, we have successfully completed that cost audit for ECL.
Wow. Incredible.
And I can say I'm also empaneled with excise department, and I was interested with a very important audit that is under section 14A for excise.
Okay.
And I am happy to inform you that that time I was able to identify a good amount of excise deviations, and I was rewarded for that from excise department also.
Wow.
And I'm also as a senior partner of naturally as a BG Chaudhary and company. I represented in many boards of Maharatna companies like NTPC. I'm also there, and
Right.
the very good discussions with the board, and and they have accepted my views about the fly ash and all this thing, which is not a part of raw materials, and it should be a different thing. And they have accepted my views. I
Right.
also advise on the board for how to reduce our cost of production, and how where the loopholes
Hmm.
are there. And they was accepted my views and this thing, and welcome my points. So
Right.
I can say mm, I have also done a cost audit with health industries. Like
Okay.
MRI is an very visible
Absolutely.
health institution in Calcutta, and
Okay.
there I introduced a total costing system where management was able to identify what is their cost in different department. Actually, what happened in healthcare in a hospital, they are seeing only the profit as a whole. But through my presentation, they came to know what is the loopholes in the departments, how can give a better service to the patients, and as
Hmm.
well as increase their profitability, because they are also
Hmm.
on the business. Na? So,
Hmm.
my report suggested them how to provide good service and also to generate more revenue. So, and
Understood.
I'm also an auditor of a company like Century Plywood, Star Cement, uh, Sam Metallics, Rashmi
Hmm.
Cement,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Joy City, Tata Group. I am also doing cost audit. Birla Group. I am also done that was Simplex. So,
Understood.
this is how I am enjoying my profession.
That's great. And it's incredible, Mrs. Chaudhary, how you've managed to balance like the challenges with also delivering such impactful outcomes. And it really highlights the depth of your experience.
Thank you.
So, Mrs. Chaudhary, you mentioned in your previous responses that presenting to the boards of esteemed organizations like NTPC comes with its own set of challenges. It's a
Hmm.
scenario where every detail counts and the stakes are really high. So we are curious, how do you approach such moments to ensure that there is clarity, there's confidence and impact? Were there any particular strategies or mind shift, um, that helped you deliver your message effectively?
Uh, I have already informed you that I'm a senior partner of Vijay Chowdhury
Yes.
company. I represented my firm to the board of Eastern Coalfield as a lead auditor, and that time they allowed me 10 minutes for board representation. Uh, but as I started my PowerPoint presentation of the
Okay.
unit-wise performance report based on my cost reports and findings, ultimately board allowed me 45 minutes more times. So I think it was my achievement also, and it was indeed my reward. And I think this is mainly for your presentation should be to the point
To the point. I agree.
and informative. Most importantly, it should be interesting. And whenever
Right.
you are going to a presentation, you should have a deep knowledge of the data and its background. And another thing is very important. You should aware of the requirement and expectations of your client or to whom you are presenting. So,
Right.
oh, this is the thing I am always keep in mind, that what my uh, uh, boards are asking for me or expecting for me.
Right. Right. Absolutely. What advice, but this just came to me and I wanted to know, like in high pressure situations, like when you were talking about how you approach such moments, and where they gave you that extra 45 minutes, to present. You talked about presentations being to the point and being informative. But what advice would you offer to others uh, looking to excel in similar high pressure environments?
Uh, I can advise that anyone should be cool, and you should be I mean, to the point, and
Well prepared, I think, also.
cleared about ideas about your this presentation.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
because as you were well equipped with your presentations and all this thing, so automatically, and you should have an idea, knowledge that your presentation is uh, informative. This
Absolutely.
is the best,
Yes.
most important. I have already informed that you should know what your opposite audience is asking from you, what is their requirement.
Correct.
So
Correct.
this is
Correct.
the important thing. So automatically, if you understand this scenario, the what they are asking and what you are going to present before them, so automatically your pressure, you can control your
Yes.
nerves and give your presentation. And if
Yes.
you are be a very friendly to your management, I mean
Yes.
your client, so automatically you can overcome. So a
Absolutely.
very close
Yes.
mix of ease and friendship is required for that thing. And I usually I found my board or are very friendly, and I not only for this only you talk with this presentation, you can have a light talk to keep your pressure under control.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that advice. And I'm sure many of our listeners and viewers would find that really useful. Mrs. Chaudhary, your remarkable dedication to advancing financial literacy and empowering women through Rotary has the potential to create transformative societal progress. Now, how do you see financial literacy driving change, particularly in underrepresented communities? And as chair of Women Empowerment in Rotary India, what key transformations do you hope to see for women in financial services?
Look, I'm very thankful to Rotary Club of Baliganj, District 3291, for allowing me to work as a president of the club and giving me the opportunity to work with for this women's empowerment. And during my tenure, I
Okay.
trained four lady uh, candidates to
Okay.
drive electric totos.
Wow.
And I also
That's
donated them
incredible.
to drive, I donated them with four totos. And obviously, for that, I got the help from my professional society. I got the opportunity to have this chaser. So, one of my clients donated these four totos to four lady.
Okay.
That four lady was the sole earning member from these their families. And after this driving this Toto, they are earning is now 18,000 and more for per day. And
Excellent.
every day, whenever they make any achievement, I am happy to tell you that they are calling me, ma'am, I have done this thing. I have shifted from Basti, slum area, to a proper flat. I am giving education to my son.
They
So
become self-reliant.
self
Like,
and they have improved my life standard also.
yes.
Because
Yes.
earlier they used to earn 300 rupees per day after giving this rain to the Toto owners. Now they have their own Totos and they can drive all alone, and their earning per day comes to 600 and more. And not only that,
Wow.
I have donated this in particular area. And municipal authority of that area now identified that particular specified area for lady driven totos only. And it is not only for this I mean economic empowerment of this particular group of ladies, but also safety security for this women workmen. Now with these young workmen are coming in the late in the night because of these online activities and these things. So late
Right.
passenger, woman passenger can also take
Correct.
these things.
Safer for them.
Safer from this thing. So
And
now,
it also like improves their sense of self-worth, I think.
huh,
Because of their self-reliance, they're becoming financially independent. Maybe they're contributing to their homes. So that sense of self-worth, like they matter and they are seen. I think that's also really important.
huh,
Yes.
now, and they are also influencing others, lady women, to workmen to come into this profession because it is safe for
Yeah.
them, because they are running their totos on their own area.
Right.
So that is a self-security. Apart from this, we are also conducted seminars in distance remote area where there is no local slums, and
Mm-hmm.
advise them how they can utilize their leisure time to earn money, because there's working I mean house wives in this slum areas, they are the only gossiping and all these things. We
Mm-hmm.
train them how can they do their develop their cottage industries in there. And we are also trying to provide them monetary support also through some
Mm-hmm.
microfinancing and do business. So they slowly they are become self dependent. No, apart from this husband,
Yes.
they can earn their own, and they can save for their future life and for betterment of their life. So and now what happened, not only their next generation, they can also understand the utility of the time, which is very important. So they can not only use this and then like gossiping and those things. So without gossiping, they can properly utilize their time and earn more money. And we have also an
Understood.
e-learning and adult learning system in our, so that
Mm-hmm.
we can get educated them. Once they are educated, they will understand how to improve their lifestyle also.
Mm-hmm.
So
Understood.
all these things in our projects, and I always love to do these things. We, after being a professionals, we should have a take some responsibility for the
To
society.
give back. Yes, yes,
It is our
absolutely.
time to get back.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for your response. Mrs. Chaudhary, now with such a distinguished career and a wealth of experience across industries, we are all curious about what lies ahead for you. What are your future aspirations, particularly when it comes to your contributions in the boardroom and the impact you hope to create in shaping corporate strategies and governance?
Hmm, no, a boardroom is a room where people who control an organization, and a boardroom culture can impact employee moral, engagement,
Absolutely. I
and
agree.
retention. And it also set the total ethical conduct throughout the organization.
I agree.
So, and during my last 35 years of journey, I faced different ups and downs, difficulties, and constraint. But after overcoming each situation, I find myself more strong and with increased knowledge and improve my eligibility to make right decision in right time, which is very important for both.
Got
And
it.
being a cost
Got it.
accountant, my knowledge or expertise not only concentrated to accounts and company act and statutory obligation. I got the opportunity to get deep into the total working process, working cycle
Hmm.
of a business. And from material procurement to production to dispatch and sale collection, this total working circle.
Got it.
And more
Right.
my experience not concentrated to one industry,
It's like multiple industries.
multiple industries, and
Yes.
deep knowledge, because I never started my audit unless I visit the factory manufacturing process to understand. So my exposure comes from power to steel, cement to engineering, jute, leather, consumable, healthcare, and many other service, even educations also. So I'm confident that I can enrich a board with my knowledge and experience for
Absolutely.
addressing their diverse challenges with long-term development, along with their contributions to the society as well as the nation building capacity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, last few questions before we near the end of the interview. Mrs. Chaudhary, ESG has become such a significant focus in today's business world. From your perspective, why do you think it's no longer just a corporate responsibility, but it's a necessity for organizations to integrate environmental, social, and governance principles into their strategy? So, what is your take on it?
Look, ESG, environmental, social, and governance factors play a pivotal role in shaping corporate decisions making by promoting responsible business practice and helping mitigate the risks also. We have to understand
Absolutely, I agree.
we have to understand that what is a CSR, the fine difference between CSR and ESG.
ESG.
CSR is sustainability framework employed by an organization, while
Hmm.
ESG measures the organization's level of sustainability, which is increasingly demanded by the investors and other stakeholders.
Hmm.
So the global ESG framework is now replacing CSR. To understand the
Understood.
ESG, you have to understand the impact of ESG factor. By incorporating ESG factors, always business needs and expectation about the internal and external stakeholder. It enables the organization to mitigate their risks associated with environmental damages and regulatory
Hmm.
non-compliance. Maintenance of regulatory compliance by adhering the environmental and social standards. Social standard you have to follow when you are go to
Yes.
manufacturing, and better control in through this ESG you can also better control the supply chain disruption and risks and
Yes.
solving the social social expectation,
I
and
agree.
support all over growth by aligning business practice with sustainable goal. So, by adopting ESG principle, companies also improve their ability to manage the challenges like climate change, resource depletion, waste reduction,
Yes.
which is increasingly pressuring a world issue.
Yes.
Moreover, it is not
Yes.
only foster the positive public image, but build a trust with the stakeholder, which is very important, and also create more sustainable and inclusive business model that you can drive for the long term success. So now, so that is why ESG is important, and ESG not mere this thing what you are saying. So I think it is important to ESG board and company should follow ESG, and
Right.
automatically ESG will be there.
Right. It's not just, a whole list of policies
Ah,
that one is expected to follow, which is true, but it's also something that should come at an individual level, like I think consciously as citizens of a
because
country.
when your factory is, I mean, your waste is affecting your society, your slum area or your local area, you should have take a measures to overcome all this thing. But it is also our responsibility to the society.
I agree. I agree. Absolutely. So, Mrs. Chaudhary, as someone with extensive experience and expertise, I'd love to hear about your journey with Directors Institute. How has being a part of this platform influenced your professional growth? And what value do you think it brings to professionals across industries?
Uh, First of all, I can say that I am very happy to be associated with the Director Institute for their Advanced Corporate Directors Program. And I found my decision to join this Director Institute is a very right decision to break another milestone of my career. And now independent directors are lady or women directors in the board is must. So and so I found that why should not I given another fold to my career, and I found that director institute as a right institute who can help me, and I found their course and models are very comprehensive, well designed, well organized, and systematic. Moreover, the members of the institute, which is very important, are very prompt and supportive. So I can say that I'm happy to be associated with this Director Institute, and I'm confident with their help, I can break this thing and give another shape to my career.
Absolutely. And that's wonderful to hear. And thank you for your kind words. It's inspiring to see how the Directors Institute has played a role in shaping such an accomplished professional like you. Mrs. Chaudhary, it has been an absolute privilege to have you on FaceTime with Leaders. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank
Uh,
you, thank you, thank you also.
and your incredible journey, invaluable insights, and dedication to creating a positive impact, both professionally and socially, are truly inspiring. From your vast experience across industries to your unwavering commitment to empowering others through financial literacy, women's initiatives, you have given us so much to reflect on and learn from. To our listeners, thank you for joining us in this engaging conversation. We hope Mrs. Chaudhary's stories and perspectives have not only inspired you, but also given you actionable insights to navigate your own professional paths. Remember, leadership isn't just about achieving success, it's about driving change and uplifting others, as Mrs. Chaudhary so beautifully exemplifies. Stay tuned for more episodes of FaceTime with Leaders, where we continue to bring you closer to the voices shaping industries and driving transformation. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep striving for excellence. Take care.